What is up, my lovely nubsters? It's your fantastic feline friend Novely, and there are some things my brain simply can't understand, and I'm gonna talk about them. Number 1, sleeping. To be honest, I don't get sleep thinking about it. I'm so confused on how you can put so much trust in yourself and your organs to not fail while you sleep. Like, how do we all sleep without a second thought on whether we're gonna wake up the next day or not? It really just gets me tired and nervous every time I think about it before going to bed. So I rarely get sleep because of this, fun fact. Number 2, consciousness. Okay, so I get that everyone thinks, but like how? It's like all in your brain with wires and electricity or something. When you're talking to yourself, you're basically DMing yourself. It's weird. You know what else is weird? We're like in skin suits because our brain makes ourselves so we're like inside a vessel with bones and flesh and organs. It's just so incredibly weird to like process the fact that my body isn't me and the brain is pretty much everything I need me to be. So artificial intelligence hopefully doesn't let me download my consciousness because I would like to keep my thoughts about things kept to myself. Number 3, the universe. So the universe was made from nothing and the universe is expanding. So if the universe started from nothing and it's expanding, nothing is expanding at all. So as the universe gets bigger, nothing expands. It's like, how do we come to this point where we don't think about the infinite nothingness of the universe and how that infinite endlessness is expanding beats me. Number 4, social media. So as an aspiring YouTuber and possible social media star, I know jack squat about anything. Looking at my channel, the statistics are all over the place, and I really just can't grasp that some people can make like 1 or 2 videos and go viral. This isn't me complaining, it's just that this social media game, I have like zero clue to manage all this. It's kinda really just learning as I go. But one of these days, I'll be the best YouTuber the world has ever seen, so pray for me. And if any YouTuber wants to collab, be sure to hit me up, wink wink. Number 5, therapy. Alrighty, I hate therapy. The times I've been in it, I had the police show up at my door for child abuse, blah blah blah. And honestly, all it is really just paying someone to tell you to get better. Not only that, but it's weird to have them give you these activities while they just write down you have depression and give you some pills and call it a day. Like, I've seen people go to therapy for such bad behavior, and those people I still talk with, and they really just haven't changed at all. It just confuses me, to be honest. For the record though, if you take therapy or want to do it, I say you should go. If therapy is to get help you need, then go for it. I'm not against people who do that. I'm just against taking it myself. Number 6, drama. I talk about this already, but honestly, it's just a topic that never seems to fade away. There's always someone new who goes viral for the questionable things they do. It's just, I don't get how it goes viral and everyone talks about it. Then it gets out of control and boom, now that criticism turns into targeted harassment and just outright threatening the person. It's upsetting. My proposal instead is instead of mentioning a new drama each week, because that seems to be the trend, why not mention something positive a user has done and get that viral instead, people who decide to do questionable things to a goddamn pizza box. Number 7, school. So, I'm an A plus student, a very smart cookie, okay? I'm not only eloquently spoken in my grammar for the English lexicon, but I'm also very good at mathematics if it's in numbers. So it's safe to say that I'm an expert at this schooling, which it also pains me to say I hate it. And I don't hate it because of the people and whatnot, I hate the educational system. Because right now it's just teaching us how to memorize formulas and whatnot, and it's important to know and remember it, don't get me wrong. But we should stop making kids feel bad when they receive that big fat F and instead uplift them. Everyone thinks differently and does things differently, so when you teach 30 kids in a crowded classroom in the same thing the same way, there's no surprise that students have less interest in learning altogether. Number 8, love. Yeah, I'm single as a Pringle. And I'm certainly not ready to mingle. No, it's just hard to wrap around the idea that people can stay in love with each other for a long time. Will I have love? Probably not. But it never stops my grind as I'm always looking for love. Number 9, living. There's more people on Earth than there are people I know. And everyone is living their own lives at the same time, in the same place. It really just trips me out thinking about it. Because I'm not the only one living. I'm like the rest of the billions of people just simply existing. Like, I'm very good friends with some people and I never knew they existed. Could have missed out on something great. Or the fact that there's people who recognize me from my old school when I literally never interacted with them. So it does make me question how other people are doing in your lives. How's your guys' life doing? Because mine is pretty alright. Pretty cool. Number 10, online friends. Isn't it weird that we can stay connected to people online at any time of the day that we want, and we can make accounts with different names that are our own that people refer to us as otherwise? We can become celebrities without even sharing anything about our personal lives. Isn't that weird to you guys? That your friends online know nothing about you than what you decide to put out online. And like, if one friend just completely never gets back online, you'd never know what happened to them. It's just weird that we perceive this as normal, you know? I'm glad for the online friends I've made, and I hope I can continue to make more. Anyways, these are the 10 things I found weird about this current life that we live. If any of you guys can explain them to me, I'd be more than happy to hear y'all out. And if there's anything you don't understand, be sure to comment it down below. I'd love to hear from you. Keep life lovely, y'all, and this is Novely, logging off.